Hey, man.
Hey,
You like trick or treat?
I do.
Then you're going to like where Happy's taking us.
Oh, Lord.
Episode
9 and 10.
9 and 10.
Hey, listen.
So, yeah, we took a week off for Memorial Weekend.
Inadvertently.
But, yeah.
We're not real timely.
No. Well, we took a week off because we were both out of the state. So we're gonna go over 9 and 10. Pretty much just 10 because I don't remember much from 9.
9 was a little uneventful.
It could have been the most eventful thing ever. I just don't remember it. I watched that a while ago. Well, you were correct. Smoothie is what is it?
He's pulling strings behind the back, yeah.
Training Hailey to kill Sonny Shine. And I mean, see how if you've been watching our other review things, 10 episodes, they're all really good. They all tell a story, and it comes to an end.
Yeah,
or does it? But
well, it ends this season and it sets up for the next.
Oh yeah,
which
course.
might be on a different channel because I think SYFY pulled the plug.
Did they really?
But they're talking about Netflix because season 1's doing really well for them on Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix might pick it up and run with it.
Yeah, they did that with Mindy Project, Lucifer. They did a bunch of them.
And they've done well when they've done that.
And Netflix is pretty much, shoving money anywhere they can find.
It's just like that South Park thing. You got an idea? Yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah, we'll make it. So this is pretty much the season finale. So you have a lot of things coming together, as in the last episode 8, Sunny Shine special gets canceled. Well, Orcus has a different plan, now I think I remember 8. 8 was she had the baby, but the baby was eggs. With the little thingies,
Like little fish eggs. Yeah,
but I think it was and how funny is that? Easter, she laid eggs.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, put the 2 and 2 together. Now I remember it. And then they went all crazy in the hospital to go get her. And as soon as that thing was out of her, she came back to like normalcy and took the oxygen thing.
Made her own blowtorch.
And torched all those little eggs. And I think there were
fried eggs.
And I think they were the eggs of those...
The wishies.
The wishies.
I think that's who impregnated her.
Yeah.
I think Orcus was looking for more wishies.
Yeah.
For his army, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he only had, 3 or 4?
Something like that. And there was probably like 20 or 30 of them. So, that was pretty crazy. And she kind of came to, and she kind of used the oxygen tank to kind of blow up the whole side of that hospital.
Yeah.
So another also cool thing is that Orcus makes people kill themselves, and then Orcus actually meets Happy, and Happy has the heart eye bubble things, and makes everybody kind of do it. And he's all like, "You're just like me," and I'm all like,
Except,
and then reverse. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. When he said that, I said, so Happy's kind of got like God status.
Yeah, well,
because Orcus is a demon, right?
Exactly. Yeah, well, Orcus is almost like a god himself. Now, we're kind of skimming over a big important part. We're skimming over the blue feather. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, okay. So remember that old lady that killed her daughter with a sewing kit thing? Well, Orcus met her. And Orcus made her decapitate her own head with those same... You know what? They really shouldn't give those
knitting needles.
Those knitting needles.
Dangerous.
They are dangerous, yeah. So she made her decapitate her own head with knitting needles.
Yeah.
That was pretty gruesome. This is not a non-gruesome...
It's not a kid show.
No, it sure is.
Just because you think Happy looks cute.
Yeah.
Don't let your kids watch this.
Yeah, so that was pretty much episode 9. It was a really weird episode because you kind of figure out that Happy might as well not be actually a imaginary friend. He is, but he isn't in other sorts also. So going to episode 10, Happy is trying to find Hailey, and Happy. How do you say this? Okay, so Hailey's almost gets snuck into Sunny Shine's
Easter extravaganza.
because Orcus is telling her, hey, what better thing to do than have her on here saying that she was one of the kidnapped kids and now she's back on the show. And of course, nobody knows that Sunny Shine was part of it. But yeah, that's a really weird one. So she straight up, she snuck in a gun, and she straight up.
Well, yeah, Orcus helped her sneak it in.
Yeah. Well, Orcus, because you have to understand, his army of prisoners, which is still surprising that nobody's looking for them. 50 prisoners go missing and nobody says anything. There should be like a nationwide search, but yeah. So they pretty much took over this whole
the security
the whole board meeting. They even killed a guy, which is hilarious because they mentioned it, and then this is that's like so they pretty much snuck her around. And out of pure curiosity, why are they still doing security if they're going to kill the guy anyway? That makes no sense to me.
To hold up pretenses and make it look, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so he had his oh God.
There's so many plot lines.
And so many plot lines, and of course, and the good thing about this one is that a lot of them get
wrapped up
and nice in the end, because if they don't come up with season 3, it was a nice ending. But so I can live with it. Yeah. So Hailey does try to shoot Sunny Shine, and
she would have been successful.
She would have been successful because Happy.
He tried to stop the bullet.
Well, let's go back a little bit. So Smoothie makes, and we're going back to Smoothie. Smoothie makes the wife inject Nick with some like they said it could knock out a gorilla, and then at times 2.
Yeah, it kind of paralyzes him, but yet he's still awake.
He's still awake. He's still aware. So and then Smoothie's going to make Nick watch his daughter kill Sunny Shine. That's some
his revenge.
Messed up stuff. And that's an amazing. He's playing the long game. So and now all of a sudden, so Happy is all like, you believe me, and you're the only one that can actually touch me.
Yeah.
So Happy's now like, and the only thing is to dilute this poison.
Alcohol will dilute.
Is alcohol. He's like, just need a drink. Yeah. And then of course, Happy's just taking like, what is it, Happy 45 or something like that. I thought it was
his imaginary liquor.
His imaginary liquor, and it
works on Nick.
It works on Nick, and it's diluted enough, and he's like, you should have done 3 times as much as a gorilla, kind of thing. So that was pretty funny. Of course, they started fighting and killing and stuff like that. It was, but one of the gross things were when Sunny Shine was fighting the leather latex bunny, and then he smashed his head with that big mallet. Oh my God, the big iron mallet, and it just went
Harley Quinn looking.
And it looked just like a watermelon just exploding.
It was a Gallagher moment.
Oh my God, it was so gross. Yeah, and it was just. You gotta watch it. If you haven't watched season 2, just go to Netflix. It won't play until next year.
You can watch season 1.
Season 1, yeah. And if you
SYFY.com probably still has it on their app.
Yeah, that's how I watched it. Yeah. So pretty much at the end, Orcus doesn't get more wishies. They get destroyed.
He doesn't even get his martyr in killing. Sonny
does die. Sonny does. Okay, so Sunny Shine does die, and the mother killed Sunny Shine. So Hailey doesn't have to. But Hailey does shoot. He just tries to shoot Sunny Shine, but Nick dives in front of it.
He did the whole Kevin Costner bodyguard.
Right, and then Happy is trying to pull it away, so it gives him a couple more seconds. So yeah, it's a bizarre one, and then she goes for number 2. So she is just like father like daughter. Yeah, she's all like, all right, well, I got like 10 more bullets here, so that's why I think the wife or the mom killed Sunny Shine, because might as well let her ruin her life than the kid. But if it was the kid, you could have said, "Oh, she's been brainwashed, and she's not gonna. She's 10 years old."
Witnessing the whole thing, anyway. She's gonna be jacked in the head.
Yeah. So it was a crazy episode. I forgot what happened to Orcus at the end.
Well, he didn't get his
wishes.
Yeah, his ritual murder.
Yeah, his martyr. I mean, technically, he did get a martyr. He just didn't have the kid do it. So technically, yes. And you saw what happened as soon as the Sunshine gets murdered, right? All the imaginary friends disappeared.
Yeah, well, all the kids that witnessed it, all their imaginary, because they lost their innocence.
And then all of a sudden, all the kids see that on like newspapers and television and everything. So that might have been what he was looking for after all.
Yeah, took their innocence.
Yep, took their innocence, took their other imaginary friends, because why believe in something when you find something so horrific?
Yeah.
So it messes some kids up. Yep. And they all went away. So of course, after that all happens, he's happy. He's all trying to make this kid not look at this paper and stuff like that. But it's already too late. It was a nationwide thing, and they said it was about as they had Super Bowl numbers. And could you imagine Super Bowl numbers with all those kids watching?
What? Yeah, and almost all kids.
Yeah. So it's just I think he got away with it. But I just don't know what actually happened to him at the end. So yeah, it's pretty crazy on the whole season, and so unfortunately, I guess they were talking. Nick does die at the end. He kicks it.
So his daughter actually kills him.
Yeah, his daughter kills.
So tell me that doesn't screw your head up,
right? And then it was just. It is one of those things. I think the most weirdest part of that whole thing. Oh, now I don't remember what happens to him. So the weirdest part is that Nick, he goes to the afterlife.
Yeah, he was being cremated.
Cremated. It's like, man, it's getting warm in here. And so he goes to this afterlife, and it's just this big orgy. And it says, "My breasts are filled with Jim Beam." Yeah,
he's floating towards the ball of.
To the ball of sex orgy, liquor, and
that's when Orcus popped back up, right?
And that's when Orcus popped back up. He says, he's like,
"But her breasts are filled,"
and he's all like, "But revenge." So Smoothie got over on you.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. So you don't want to be revenged? And he's like, so Orcus says, "I can bring you back. But you have to," and then he goes, "But you have to serve me for the rest of your life." And he's like, "What? I don't worry about it." Yeah. So yeah, Nick comes back out of the cremation oven thingy, and he wakes up and he's like, woke up worse. So it was pretty crazy. So they said, 6 months later?
Something like it.
Halloween time.
There's jack-o'-lanterns in the yard.
Yeah, Halloween time, and of course, Nick goes looking for Smoothie, finds him.
And did you notice the record he was listening to? That was the song him and Hailey danced to. Just a different version of it.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so, look, every comic book hero has to have its arch rival, stuff like that. I wish Smoothie actually would have came into season 3, because they killed off a lot of villains on this one. Who's going to be the big bad villain next one?
Well, if Orcus can bring him back, he should be able to bring
Smoothie back.
Everybody lives to have their perfect rival.
Right? Yeah, I mean, he might, because then he has to serve Orcus.
Yeah.
And everybody serving Orcus is a good thing, I guess, at least for Orcus.
That'd be Smoothie's ultimate revenge, making Nick work with him. To do Orcus's bidding.
But yeah, so that sets up for season 3, Halloween, and I think that's what we were talking about. The next one would be Halloween.
And the way that he killed Smoothie was just...
Yeah, and I love Smoothie's ending. And he's like, I really do love...
Went out with a smile.
Yeah, went out with a smile, and he's like, and he did tell Nick, it's like, I really do love our interactions, because you were my ultimate, it's like the Joker says, you complete me.
My ultimate foe, yeah.
Yeah. So he pretty much just keeps on turning his head, and every time he turned it, he was smiling a different smile. It was creepy as hell.
I'm surprised we didn't see any cosplays of Nick Sachs. That would be an easy one to do.
Right, just an overcoat and a gigantic scarf, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I need that gigantic
scarf. You just get all stuff happy to put on your shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck on that one. That's about as much as how many Doom Patrols we saw.
I saw 2.
Yeah, like I said, we saw 2, and
That's more than I thought. Yeah.
And my Umbrella Academy. So I mean, those cosplays
more
are
Lebowski Thors than anything.
Well, I was one of them.
Yeah, people really jumped on that one.
Yeah, of course, it was the easy cosplay. It was like get a blonde wig and some well, I got the actual thing. A lot of people just use like a
robe type
thing. Yeah. But either way, so yeah, that was happy. Season ending. Hopefully they'll pick it up because Halloween should be a huge one.
I can't wait to, like you said, there's going to be all new villains. Well, except for maybe Orcus, who's still
But
around.
the thing is, Orcus, he's still Scaramucci. So Scaramucci's still on the run, technically, because he's out of prison. Well, no, did he die?
What are they going to do if they catch him? Scaramucci died, but the Orcus is still inhabiting the body.
No, but I'm thinking true, yeah. It's plot points.
Even if you do catch him, he's just going to make you
kill yourself. Yeah. You know what? We'll leave this one alone. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's what I create because I start watching it on Netflix, and I was like, wow, this is a crazy ass show. I thought this was just like another dumb attempt or something like that, but no, this was.
I didn't think I was going to like it the first season.
I didn't think so either. And then I watched the first one. I was like, holy crap, what is all this? And then it kept on getting better and better. And season 2, I'm glad we have actual writers writing it. And
season 2, I think season 1 was better, but season 2 was still good.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as season 1 because that's kind of your out of the canon, like look what we can do kind of thing.
Netflix needs to pick up season 3,
or somebody, or SYFY just needs to redo
Did
it.
we talk about God?
No, we did not. Okay, so
how can we forget that?
God. So Happy discover. So this is after Happy grows up really quick, and Happy is pretty much like grow up, and he's just pissed, right?
He's anger.
He's anger, and because Nick died, and he's all like, well, if your thing dies, you die, and then he sits there on the pillow.
But I'm still here.
But I'm still awake, and then he goes to the bar. And he catches little Bo Peep
with the twigs
and the chatting thing.
Chatter teeth.
I was distraught. Little Bo Peep is little Boho.
Yeah. She gets around.
So he's just upset, mad, and then just like screwed, and he flies up in the air, and he meets another imaginary friend. The ultimate imaginary friend. He meets God. Is played by
Mr.
Jeff Goldblum is God.
I hope that is true. I hope God is Jeff Goldblum.
Right, yeah.
That would be amazing.
So he's all like,
hey.
Yeah. And then he just talks about, it's great seeing, and you don't see him, but he's just clouds. But I mean, hearing Jeff Goldblum as God, because I was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I was like, that's an amazing casting of God.
They paint him as the ultimate imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because
it's
one of those things like what is it? Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
If you don't believe, she doesn't exist.
Yep.
But that's why he's the ultimate belief because so somebody out there is believing in Happy, which funny enough, Nick is not dead. So, but yeah, it's a crazy thing, and I said I think Happy is a god or is some of a god because he can control love.
He's on that same level, yeah.
Yeah.
He thwarted Orcus, and Orcus is a pretty
Orcus is
high level.
You saw Orcus was afraid of Happy.
Yeah, he's pretty high level.
Yeah, so it's
Happy put him in check.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy because pretty much. Because at the hospital scene when Nick and
the orgy in the hallway,
but not just that, he kept on trying to kill Orcus, and he kept on making people go in front of the guns.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, come on, that wasn't even my fault."
Yeah.
So Happy meets God. God says, "Believe in yourself because you're a little fairy thing, and somebody believes in you," kind of thing. So crazy ass season ended up with God. That was pretty interesting, but just Jeff Goldblum as God is just the best. Yeah.
He's who I picture as God.
Yeah, I think so too.
They should redo all the pictures instead of him being a old hippie biker looking guy.
just Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum
As the Grand Master though.
That'd be crazy.
Well, he's technically millions of years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
Well, I think that's it from us. Thank you for listening to our rants for the last season of Happy Season 2. We might or might not do Season 3 if it comes back, but watch for any future updates on what we have here at Zia Comics. While you're down there, explain to me how well you perceived God as Jeff Goldblum, because I know I did really well. Would you actually cosplay as Nick? It's like cosplaying Thor.
I want to.
Yeah, right.
I just got to find the big scarf and the overcoat.
Right, you just have to knit it yourself with this, and then try not to decapitate your own head with the knitting
How
needles.
many people would actually know?
It'd be me.
Who it
We're like,
is.
I know who he is. We talked about it for a whole season. But comment down below. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and give us that thumbs up, because it was like 10 weeks of this, so it's been a long time.
Yeah. We did less than 10 because we doubled up on a couple.
We doubled up on this one, and I think
the whole season.
we did the whole season. Yeah. Yep. I think that's it from us. Like I said, comment down below, hit that bell icon. Oh my God, it's so loud. Hit the bell icon so you can know any new videos coming up. We do have multiple videos, unboxing videos, these review videos. Danny does a lot of game videos. Trevor does also videos, and here's a video, there's a video. We have lots of content. Click down below.
Lots of videos.
Look at the channel and enjoy. Thank you. It's been a pleasure for us. My name is Patrick with Talk Nerd to Me and Zia Comics.
I'm Troy Stegner, also of Talk Nerd to Me and Zia Comics.
Yeah. You guys nerds have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
Later, nerds.
Bye.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.